Hey everybody, this is Tandy at Create Studios, and so today I'm going to work on this sample piece for a door hanger. You see it's got the holes here to hang it, and this is going to be our pink flamingo. It's different pieces, and then we'll glue them all together. So this is how it's going to be. Well, it's actually going to be underneath like this. And like this. Okay, so now we're going to work on it and paint it up. And if you like it, you are free to take this as a workshop when we offer it. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I'm going to paint the body first. I've got some, this is just Walmart paint, and Anita's, just happen to have what I have on hand. Bright pink, and then this is a princess pink. So we're gonna work on that, add a little white to add some variation, and we're gonna get started. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna offer personalizing yet, but we're gonna work on the body part first. And one of my favorite things to do when I'm doing shading is not so much to blend my color off on the side as that sometimes I like to just blend it on my piece of art. And like so. So if I want to make a lighter edge over here, I'm just going to let them mix all together on my paint surface. Excuse me, I got the sniffles. And to me, it just looks more painterly. Look how quickly that little body came together. There we go. And I'm swooping everything to the right just to kind of mimic how the feathers are laying on the flamingo body. I'll put a little of this lighter color down here because these are the little feathers around where his legs start. Soften it up a little bit. Cute. So now we'll paint the head. Now the head's gonna go like this. So I want to use a lot of this color in it. So what I usually do is pick one side that my light is coming from, and I tend to make my left side where the light's coming from, but you can pick whichever side you want. And so if you pick that the sun's coming in from this side, you can just automatically make that side a little bit lighter, and it just helps you while you're painting. And I'm only picking this up just so I don't get paint on the table. And if you need it to blend a little more, just add a little bit more water to your paint, and that helps a lot. And these are scored lines, so you can really just paint over them and not worry about it because you can still see through the paint. Because when I cut these out, I just scored the wood right there. Okay, pretty quick and simple right there. So let's see how it's going to look. Pretty. So this does look three-dimensional. I like the look of that. And then for the legs are going to be a different color. So this is going to be the feather on top of here. So I'll make that a little bit lighter than the body here, just so it stands out. Sit right there. Now, I know when you're doing it, you're going to take a lot more time than I am. to perfect it. And so then this will sit right there. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and paint the legs. They tend to be black. I'll lighten these up just a little. It's a little too dark. Whoops. And then if you want to do the feet a different color, you can. If you want to do them pink, make them have little pink feet, which I think I may do after now that I painted that one black, I'm realizing I don't really care that much for that. Just looking to see if I like that. It's kind of cute. Probably should paint it all pink first and then did the little black, but I'm just experimenting right now, so it's cool. Okay, so the only thing else I need to do is let these dry a little bit. I will paint the beak black, so let's go ahead and do that. Before that, I'm gonna paint the eye white. Go. Okay, I'm going to wait for the white to dry so I can put the pupil in there. But let's just go ahead and lay this out roughly just so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. Let's see, can I move up a little farther up? Okay, again, this is going behind there. This is going behind, so I'm going to go ahead and sit it there because the paint's kind of like this, and then this will be right there. Looking kind of cute, isn't it? This is going to be an adorable door hanger, and this will be a class soon. And I'm thinking about adding, if people want to have a custom piece and have like their family name, where they can paint that and put it on top. But we'll see how that, if we have space for that when we get this all dried up and I glue it up. So okay, so everything is dried really well. I went ahead and did a second coat on the eye, and I put some accents on the leg, and I put another coat of the pink right here. So we're going to go ahead and glue this together. And while these little black accents are still drying, I'm still going to glue. So this is what I'm using. You can use any wood glue. This stuff is so strong. You don't really even need any other supports on it, on the back. So I never use the top. I just take it out, open it like this. But keep in mind, this is wood glue. It glues the heck out of wood. It works pretty darn good on the lid too. So you do want to keep this clean or you'll have a time getting the lid off. But I always do. That's why my hands look like that. So, and I have no hand strength, so that doesn't help. So what I do is just either put a brush in there, or sometimes I just use my hand. And a lot of times I just use my hand. So I'll put a little in that lid right here. And then you want to gauge where it's going to be sitting for this. So I designed this so that it went all the way down to there. So I'll just use this line as a gauge, and then this line as a gauge. Okay, so all of this I can put glue on, and it's going to hold so good. You don't need to do it crazy thick either. But you do want to try to keep forgetting it where it's going to be seen. It dries fairly clear, but you know, you'll have a shine to it. You can always paint over it if you do get some glue somewhere, but just try to be careful from the beginning. Okay, put my hands off. And so I'm going to take this and match it up right there. And so then you want to figure out where you want the head to go. I'm going to sit something right there for the time being. So the head, you can have it stick out as far as you want. So you can have it leaning back like this. You can have it leaning up. Now I have the holes right here, so I'm going to put the head about like that. So what you can do is you can get your little pencil and make you a mark. Like that. I'm just going to sit this underneath here so I'll be able to slide this back up under real good once I put my glue on it. So I've got all this area to put glue. So you see it's going to be anchored really well. And if you feel like it needs more support, you can put it, you can put a piece of wood across the back if you want it, or some craft sticks. I don't really think it's going to need that. Turn his head back. Right there, it kind of looks like a little angel flamingo. So I can slide this out now. And I just have this sitting here to kind of press it down. Wood glue's heavy, so it's a good thing to sit down. So this is going to go right here, kind of like that. And so let's put some glue on the back of this puppy. I don't know if crafters are too aware of this, but when you're building stuff and they put wood glue on it and then they nail it, usually it's the wood glue that's holding it. The nail is really only holding it in place while the glue sets up. Alrighty. So featheries down, and you can still touch this up if you need to. Just gonna press that down. Okay, so here it is. I put in these little happy dots just to kind of accent it some. I did put some purple on the other side. Don't like that, but don't worry, we won't do that in the class. And so you see it's all glued together. Here's the back right here. Very, very lightweight, but it is tall. It is, well, let me measure it and I'll tell you exactly how tall it is. So from top to bottom, it is 23 inches. So when this hangs on your door, it will definitely make a statement. You could tie bows around the legs, whatever you want to do. I don't have any twine in here yet, but let's just see how big it would be on a door. Pretty cool. And so if people wanted to put their family name or summer or Spanish town, heck, I don't know, whatever they want, we could put cut some wood out, and I can do custom and put people's names so they can cut out and glue it on there or wherever they'd want to glue it. But I think it came out just stinking adorable. Maybe I will go back and paint these more black because I think I might like them better black. But that's it. This is our flamingo door hanger. So I know it looks like the legs are long, but you know they have long legs. So I wanted to make it less cartoony, and so here we go. These are thin, but they're pretty sturdy. This is made out of MDF. It'll work great for a front porch. If it's going to be in direct sun, of course, you would want to spray it with a varnish or a polyurethane. And anyway, so there you go. Came out really cute.